Look for the good in everything.
3, 2, 1.
It always seems impossible until it's done.
Great response, everybody. All right, so we are very excited to have our second of our assemblies this year. So this is the Look for the Good assembly. Your classmates have worked very hard over the last month to put this together, to give it to all of you, so that we can continue to embody what they're going to be showing you today, how we look for the good. Without further ado, this is McBride.
Good morning, Mapleshade. How are you? Good. So I do have to tell you, Louis is not inside that box. Some of you are asking me, Louis is not in there. Louis would not be happy being in there, let me tell you. So we don't want Louis to be a little overheated. So what is the character trait of March? Who got it? What is it? What is it? Teamwork. Teamwork. Very good. So I have to say that this group here demonstrated amazing teamwork. Who remembers what's important in teamwork? Does anyone remember from the video? What's important in teamwork? Working together, right? Working together. What else? Yeah. Did you guys actively listen to each other? Yes. They had some amazing ideas. They were the best listeners to each other. What else was important in teamwork?
Communication.
Communication. Really true. Did you guys demonstrate good communication with each other? Yes. Definitely. What else was important? Yeah, Nora. Empathy. Were you guys empathetic with one another? Yes. Yes. And what was the one last thing that Louis had talked about? Yeah.
Treat people the way you want to be treated.
100% so important. Yes. And some of the flexible problem solving, right? Being able to, if you come across a problem, how can we fix it? Did you guys do that as well? Yes. Oh, wait till you see what these guys put together for you all. So I hope you enjoy it. And so now I'm going to turn it over to the student leaders.
Good morning, Mapleshade. My name is Gabby.
My name is Safira.
And my name is Wanjiro. And we are your gratitude guides for the Look for the Good project.
As a gratitude guide, we will teach you what gratitude is, what gratitude is not, and how Mapleshade will practice gratitude for the next 2 school weeks. Let's watch how the Look for the Good project started.
Welcome to the Look for the Good Project's 2-week gratitude campaign. Gratitude is a thankful mindset that empowers you to show appreciation for people, places, things, and even animals. In fact, it was actually a humpback whale that inspired this entire project. She had been entangled in 1,200 pounds of crab trap lines off the coast of California in 2005 and expressed gratitude for her rescuers once she was free. Here's what the head diver had to say about the rescue.
I remember it, like it was just a few minutes ago. The whale came up on a breath, came up, put its eye above the surface, looked at me, and I could tell it was looking at me, and just stayed there. Slowly swimming to the whale, getting closer and closer, inching my way. I put my hand next to the whale, right next to the eye, and the eye was, just right there, and I could see the eye was following me. I'm here to help you, I'm not gonna hurt you. 1 mile of line tied up to this whale and floating around it. It was a 3,000-pound anchor attached to its tail. It was grab ropes, tie them in a knot, cut them, sink them. Some of the individual ropes went into the blubber 2-3 inches deep. I put my hand on the whale, I told the whale, okay, this is gonna hurt. The whale was so cooperative, it would open its mouth, the guy would put his hand up inside of it and pull pieces of rope out of the baleen, one by one. One of the last cuts I did was cutting the ropes free at the tail. Looking down, I see all the crab pots falling into the abyss. The whale at that point started moving around, just swimming in circles, just swimming in figure 8s around us, swimming right next to us, rubbing us, and then it dove down. Looking down the water, next thing I know, I have this whale coming right up at me, and it was like a slow-moving bus coming at me, and it stopped. It literally stopped 6 inches away from my chest, and then nudged me forward like your household dog does when he wants to be petted. It turned on its side and put its eye right next to me and stopped and looked. And I started petting her again. So it was definitely a feeling of affection.
This whale's grateful expression, her decision to swim back and nuzzle all 4 divers in the chest when she could have just swam away. That act of kindness is what inspired our founder to start the Look for the Good project and develop the school program for kids. Because gratitude makes you kind. It makes you generous. And it helps you become a hero in your school.
That whale's expression of gratitude is incredible, and we hope it inspires all of you to show gratitude for things in your life.
Because showing gratitude makes you kind and generous.
So what is gratitude and why is it important? Well, we asked this exact question to some students at Maple Shade School.
Some students were interviewed about gratitude. Let's see what they have to say.
Hi, Janelle, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I have a question for you.
What is it?
What is gratitude?
Like something you're grateful for?
What are you grateful for?
Friends and family?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, how's your day going?
Good, you?
Good. Remember on Saturday that was so fun and happy? That food was so good. The birthday party? Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So I would like to talk to you about what does gratitude mean to you?
What gratitude means to me is being thankful and respectful to others.
I think it means to be like respectful.
It's great. Thank you for your time.
Oh, what is gratitude?
Gratitude is like being nice to people and being respectful.
What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for having a roof over my head and like having food and like clean drinking water.
Even though Maple Shade students explain gratitude in different ways, all of them recognize the importance of being grateful.
As we heard in the video, gratitude is the thankful feeling that allows you to show appreciation for people, places, things, and activities.
Gratitude is important for 3 main reasons. 1, it can make you healthier. 2, it can boost your intelligence and give you a higher self-esteem. And 3, it makes you kind and improves your mood.
The bottom line is gratitude makes you an awesome person.
Now let's go back to our video to learn more about Look for the Good project.
Each day for the 2-week program, you'll be sharing your gratitude on a sticky note and adding it to a gratitude wall like this, so that you can inspire the other kids in your school to be thankful. To remind you to do this, we are installing gratitude spots throughout the school.
You're on the spot that makes you grateful.
The gratitude spot is a temporary floor sticker that reminds your school to look for the good. Every time you step on the spot, think about something that makes you thankful. It's particularly fun if you actually say your gratitude out loud.
I'm grateful for my mother. I'm grateful for Elise because she's so nice to me and I like her. I think this spot is really good because it inspires kids to show their feelings to other people and they won't keep it in. So it'd be really good to share your feelings with other people so you don't have to keep them all. Let's go!
Pausing to notice and appreciate things that we take for granted, like having a place to live, food, clean water, friends, family, every day is so important.
The gratitude spots help remind us to pause. When you see a gratitude spot, step on it and say what you're grateful for, either out loud or to yourself.
We have
put these spots by the cafeteria in the 3rd grade hall and the 4th and 5th grade hall.
Let's try it. I'm grateful for a house to live in.
I'm grateful for food and water to help keep me alive.
Those were great. Now let's hear what some other Maple Shade students are grateful for.
Can we have volunteer to come up to the gratitude spot? You. Hi, what's your name?
Drew.
Can you tell me what you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for my family and my friends.
That's great.
Can I have another volunteer? What's your name?
Gianna.
Can you step on the spot and tell me what you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for having a roof under my head.
That's great.
Don't forget Maple Shade to try it yourself when you see them.
And now let's get back to the video to learn more about the gratitude wall.
In addition to the gratitude spots, you'll notice a growing gratitude wall here at school. The sticky notes that you write on each day will be added to this wall so that you can inspire your whole school to be thankful.
Well, what's behind me is the gratitudes that people wrote for like how they feel. So one person said their grandmother, others have said their pets. It can just be anything. So like, you could be grateful for like your favorite song or a pair of shoes. Just something that makes you happy. Think of everything you've been through, like all of the positive things that you've ever done, and think of the people you had around you when it happened, and you just let it flow.
Wow, a whole wall full of gratitude. That's a lot of gratitude, and everyone can share what they're grateful for each day.
You could write about being grateful for family, friends, or pets.
You could also be grateful for macaroni and cheese, basketball, or Mr. Martin.
By the end of 10 days, we could have over 2,000 sticky notes.
We will hang the sticky notes on the board behind you and take a look at it each day as you enter for lunch.
Remember, if you can't think of any ideas, you can listen to our morning announcements for help.
Now, we're going to have a musical duel between Savannah and Brady to see who is the quickest at naming what they are grateful for.
Rigby and Jade will help us through this duel.
Let the duel begin.
grateful for books, candy, writing, acting, all those things. I'm grateful for Sour Patch Kids, drawings, hot dogs, turtles too. I'm grateful for books, toys, fish, cats, and birds too. I'm grateful for my room in nature, bikes, school. Well, you just named 20 things, but I got way, way more to bring. I'm grateful for all you being here, and all those teachers right back there. Painting, writing, swimming, fish, games, YouTube, drinks, soda, jungle, playing with friends, dogs, family, food, and nuts. I'm grateful for McDonald's, basketball, and money, chocolate, painting, action movies, and of course, gardens. Without a doubt.
Things that you could be grateful for.
Maybe it inspired you to share the things that you are grateful for.
Now let's turn back to the video and learn more about the You Matter letters.
After you've practiced sharing your gratitude on the gratitude wall, we also want you to share it with the person who matters to you. Take a moment to think about someone who made a difference in your life. Someone that makes you feel happy and safe and has worked hard to make your life better. It could be your mom or dad, a friend, or even a teacher. Whoever it is, take the time to write them a thank you note and read it to them out loud. Don't worry, you won't be graded and you don't have to share this letter publicly. Just use this as an opportunity to connect with someone you love.
You matter. You matter. You matter.
It sounds like a You Matter letter is a great way to tell someone in your life that they matter to you. Can you think of a sunshine person?
Someone who makes you feel warm in your heart. Does this person know you are their sunshine?
So imagine that person who matters the most to you in your life. It could be a parent, brother, sister, friends, teammate, coach, or teacher.
How great would it be to write a letter to express your thanks? How great would it be to read it to them?
That would be a really special way to look for and spread the good.
What should the letter sound like?
It should include these ideas. How has this person made your life better? What have they sacrificed in order to help you? What's one thing they did to make a difference? Be sure to end with thank you.
Now Preston, Mason, and Eleanor will come up to read their You Matter letters.
Dear Coach Mauer, you matter because you're patient.
One time I made a little mistake and you did not lose control. You said you can learn from your mistakes, and I learned from them. I went on to be successful, and that's how we won games. We went to the playoffs, and then we went on to go to the Super Bowl, but unfortunately we lost. You also make everything fun. For example, once not a lot of players were at practice. We had fun, and at the end of practice, we played tug-of-war, coaches versus players. This made me feel good because I had the opportunity to play. You always know how to do things right. You matter because you know how to play fair. You do not get mad when you lose a game. You know it's a bad idea to yell at me. Instead, you motivate me by encouraging me. I appreciate all the time and work you put into your words. You are a great coach. Sincerely, Preston.
That was a good United letter. Thank you, Preston.
Dear Mom and Dad, you matter to me because you bring me fun places. One fun memory was us all having fun at the Connecticut Science Center and we ate pizza and you encouraged me to put the ball on the tube. Another memory was when I got to throw water balloons at a counselor named Gabe at Pineville Day Camp in Springfield. We all started laughing because he was so good. These memories are important to me because they make me feel happy. As a family, you bring us together to have fun. You also help me fix things, like I had a tricky situation and you helped me fix it. I appreciate how much you do for me just to fix something. Not only do you fix stuff for me, but you fix stuff for Liam and Jaden. Like when Liam's iPad broke, you fixed it for him. Another fun memory was when I broke my phone and when the screen arrived, I was very excited and you fixed it for me. And when I broke my iPad, you fixed it for me. You have fun jobs. I admire how hard you work to provide food and water for me. Another memory is when I wasn't having the best day and then you brought me to your job and I got to play around and see what everyone was doing. I remember I played with keys. I remember when you let me be your boss's assistant for the day. That was fun. You always know how to cheer me up. You are the best parents ever. Amazing.
Thank you for reading the Now I will come up to me first.
Dear Dad, someone who matters to me is my dad. My dad makes me feel happy when we spend time together. I like when we play card games and do puzzles. I think my dad is funny. He makes me laugh. In the summer, I love to have breakfast on an outdoor deck at the beach, just me and him. Once we're finished, he'll take me down to the water. That's why he matters to me.
Thank you. Those were really special letters. Now let's learn about the You Matter cards.
And finally, to help your school turn all this gratitude into kindness, student leaders will also be passing out kindness cards. They will be sharing these whenever they see the good in someone.
These are the You Matter cards. So basically, if you get one of these cards, it means that you matter to somebody and they'll tell you something about it. Then by the end of the day, you must pass the card on to somebody who matters to you. I've gotten a lot of them, but I've passed one on to my friend Isaiah, one to my friend Olivia. They were really happy and excited to get a You Matter card. A lot of people who think they may not matter to somebody are getting them and they're like, I didn't know I mattered to that person, and then they feel really happy.
You never know who might have one, so be extra nice during the campaign and you just might get one.
This is an orange You Matter card.
The cards will start with the teachers and with a look for the good leaders. We will be looking for kind acts. A kind act might be giving someone else an encouraging word like good work or nice job.
A kind act might be smiling at someone who is lonely and starting conversation with them.
What's another way to show kindness?
Another way to show kindness is helping others.
That's right.
Can we have one more example of a kind act?
Sharing.
That's great.
Remember, there are some guidelines to follow about the cards. When you give a card to someone else, tell them why they deserve it and write your initials on it.
The idea is not to keep the card, but to keep passing the cards around when you see or hear their kind act.
Let's pass the kind acts around.
Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. People done gone crazy. People done gone mad. People done forgot the superpowers we all have. We were born to love, not hate. We can decide our fate and look for the good in everyone and celebrate all our mistakes if there's a silver lining. You still have to find it, find it, find it. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone. Everyone needs sunshine. Everyone needs rain. Everyone is carrying around some kind of pain. I see who you are. You're just like me. I see you're searching for a purpose, guided by a dream. I see who you are. I'm just like you. I get lost sometimes and I forget what I came here to do. I keep on trying. When it gets frightening, look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good. Look for the good. Look for the good in everyone.
Look for the Good campaign helps all of us to be heroes, helping everyone respect others. But sometimes we have crabby thoughts that get in our way.
We can get stuck and forget to take the time to pause and think about what we're grateful for.
We all get stuck sometimes, especially when we're feeling sad, lonely, embarrassed, or afraid.
When our feelings become too much, we may try to ignore them and put them in a I'm fine box.
What's an I'm fine box?
Well, it's kind of like an invisible box inside of us where we stuff stressful feelings.
And if we don't take time to manage those feelings, they might overflow and we may act in a way that is not expected.
Let us show you what we're talking about. We're going to borrow Marcel's I'm fine box.
Wow, this is a really big I'm fine box, filled with lots of Marcel's emotions. Let's see what's in there.
It looks like sadness is in there because Marcel got into an argument with his friend. And now it's very sad.
Some anger is in there as well because his brother broke his favorite toy and didn't say sorry.
Scared feelings are in there too because he lost his computer and was worried about having to tell his teacher.
And rather than talking about all these feelings, they were just stuffed into the I'm fine box, and Marcel pretended everything was okay.
What kind of things stress you out?
Something that stresses me out is having to turn in my homework late. We are going to pretend that this ball is your stress. We want you to name your stress and throw it in the I'm fine box.
Can we have a volunteer to show what makes you feel stressed? Hi, what's your name? Pearson. What makes you feel stressed? That does sound stressful. Throw it into the I'm fine box.
Can we have another volunteer? Kim, what's your name?
My name is Cameron.
What makes you feel stressed?
Something that makes me feel stressed is going to playoffs this weekend.
That does sound pretty stressful. Throw it into your fine box.
Those are a lot of feelings that are being put inside the box. That box can only hold so much when it gets too full. Watch out!
Couldn't hold any more of his feelings and became out of control.
When you keep stuffing your feelings inside of the box, you shut down the sunshine choice part of your brain.
A sunshine choice is a decision that is respectful, responsible, and kind to everyone involved.
Sunshine choices are really hard to make when your box is really full and you are feeling stressed out.
But the good news is, you can keep those I'm Fine boxes under control. During your SEL lessons, you will learn how to be wiggle warriors and use movement and breathing to reset your bodies when you're feeling stressed, so that we can make a sunshine choices.
It's important to name our emotions and then identify ways to manage them so we can avoid these unexpected responses.
A wiggle warrior might try and calm down by taking deep breaths or counting backwards.
Other times you might need help, and you can talk with a parent, teacher, or counselor about what your feelings.
The most important thing is to remember to take a pause. Pause to recognize your emotions and find ways to cope with those feelings rather than stuffing them inside of a box.
Let's all choose to know our emotions and make the decision to be grateful and focused. Gratitude is not easy sometimes, but the more we practice, the easier it gets.
We can use gratitude to recharge our batteries and to share kindness with others.
At Maple Shade, we want to be empathetic, hardworking, respectful, and kind.
Hey, that sounds like our school slogan.
Let's help some of our 5th graders say our slogan.
We hope you learned more about what gratitude is and how it makes you an awesome person.
And how it is important to identify and manage your feelings so they don't get stuck in the I'm fine box.
Gratitude helps us in so many ways, and it helps us to make sunshine choices. We hope you enjoy the next couple weeks of practicing gratitude and looking for the good. You matter!
You guys are an absolutely amazing audience. Thank you. We have a very special group of residents to Maple Shade to perform for you today. Maybe you might know some people who are going to perform, but I'm going to invite some of our students up here. Our final number. They've been working really hard on this. Some of you might know
being a respectful and engaged audience. You knew when to listen, you knew when to participate, and you knew when to rein it back in. All right, you've been working really hard at this, and I needed to shout that out. Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Thank you all of the adults who helped us.
Look for the good, look for the good, look for the good in everyone.